Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. I just had 2 liters of flat soda and now I'm gonna ask. So anyway, on Twitter I asked you guys who do you think the most toxic characters in Smash are, and yeah, in this video we're just gonna talk about those responses. I'm gonna give my own opinion and stuff. If you guys like seeing videos like this, be sure to let me know. And yeah, let's get started. And the first response comes from Velvet, one of my early supporters and one of my stream moderators and Discord mods. And she says, either I'm garbage at Smash or it's true, but Game & Watch is a nightmare in my opinion. I don't know why, but that character aggravates me so much. It may just be how people play him, like spam and camp, but I can't really talk because you've seen my Lucario, just my 2 cents. And yeah, I have seen that Lucario, and well, she definitely camps. I don't know about spam, but all Lucarios do their whole be reverse thing, and I get tired of it, but she gets a pass, alright? She's not playing Game & Watch. But I guess I agree. I mean, Meister even spams with him, so like, I guess most of the time you can't even tell what Game & Watch is doing. He has that whole neutral B spam as well, and like he can spam his smash attacks. You don't really know when it's over or when it's starting, and he's just weird in general. Game & Watch is actually very popular in this thread, so you're gonna see him come up a lot. And our next tweet comes from Rita, and he says, Game & Watch takes my top spot for most toxic BS character in the game. Pikachu is up there too, but not as high as Game & Watch. And yeah, there's Game & Watch once again. And honestly, I think if I'm correct, you actually mean Game & Watch. So what are you even talking about? Well, all jokes aside, like I said earlier, I think that's how you play him, and it's kind of hard to understand what he's doing. That and his up B out of shield is really good, but I can't really say anything because I play Mythra and I have Foresight, so. And this next tweet comes from Federico, I think? I'm sorry, I'm not really good with names most of the time, but he says, to be honest, I believe that some playstyles are toxic and not characters. For example, I can't counter the grab spammers, especially if the character they're using has a long-range grab, and grabs really get under my skin, or projectile spammers as well. But again, it's the playstyles, not the characters. And yeah, I can actually agree with this. When I fight Game & Watch, for example, like, it's not that bad when I lose him, except for like when they're actually like spamming Gordo over and over, like on Elite Smash. Most of the DDDs I fight are just only doing Gordo and then neutral B over and over, and they can't do anything else, and it's really tough because sometimes when I'm playing Byleth, I can't do anything about it really. So yeah, I can understand. Like DDD in general isn't like annoying, but like it's just how people play him. So yeah, this man, he's actually spitting facts, but this is supposed to be like a salt thread, so we don't need logic and reasoning here. This next tweet comes from Undutiful Hades, and they said most characters people usually call toxic, Min, Samus, the fighting game characters, Game & Watch, etc., have one or multiple attributes, whether it's the size of their hurt box, a move in their moveset, or any other thing that players at any skill level, mostly low to mid-level players, get frustrated at, and as a result of these things, they call them toxic or spammy. Young Link, for example, has some pretty great combo starters in his projectiles, so lower level players will spam them constantly in order to start combos. And yeah, I see, like sometimes it's not even the player's fault, or like it's the character. It's kind of like the last response, where it's like some playstyles are more toxic than the characters, or sometimes the character itself, it can be seen as toxic, just the way they play. Like I said, Game & Watch, the way Game & Watch, like he has all his cheese and stuff, but like it's kind of how the character functions. I'm trying to think of other characters. Well, he just already named a few, like Min. Like getting hit by Min cheese kind of hurts him, the whole back throw thing. I mean, smash attacks. Like I don't really struggle with Min that much unless it's like a brainless Min because not even they know what they're doing, but. And Samus, do I even have to say anything about Samus? You guys already know what I'm gonna say. And Lucas says, or Lucas, I don't know, but he's saying, definitely Kazuya and Terry. Kazuya gets rage, and with one input he can literally delete a stock with no difficulty. The same applies to Terry, but Terry's goal lasts the rest of the stock. I hate when characters can delete a stock with one button. And yeah, I can definitely feel this. Like Terry's go, like, usually I'm not that afraid of it because he can't really do anything when you're shielding, and his attacks do, like, basically, they're very unsafe and do no shield damage at all. So if you're shielding, he can't really do anything. So it's all about those, the combo starters into him. So, like, the jabs and the down tilts you need to look out for. And it's kind of hard to avoid them because of the auto turnaround, so I can definitely feel that. And Kazuya's pretty new, and he has those 4-hit 0 deaths, man, and I'm not looking forward to them once they get optimized. But yeah, if you play a Swordy though, you're like, I'm a Swordy fanatic, so I'm always picking swords against them anyway. But once they get in, it's gonna be tough. And It's Lethal says, this is controversial, but I don't think any character is toxic, rather playstyles. Someone can love fighting certain people because of the way they play. Example, Samus, she's considered to be a Wi-Fi warrior, but many people can use her aggressively and do rather well with her. On the other hand, you can play Samus much more slow and rather annoying, and that's where people call it toxic. And yeah, this is kind of what I forgot, I can't pronounce his name, but you guys know who I'm talking about. He said something like this earlier when it's all about the playstyle, not the character. And to a certain extent, that is true. I feel like some characters are naturally annoying anyway. Like for example, Jigglypuff. Who likes fighting Jigglypuff? And yeah, but I still agree with this. Like it still makes sense. Like an example, Mithra. Like no one I'm pretty sure a lot of people just don't like fighting Mithra in general. But you can agree that like if you're playing Mithra, kind of like Sheik, or you're just poking, you're running back and forth, you're poking, you're not spamming, you're spacing moves right, and you're just reacting. And then there's other Mithras who just run and they spam Photon Edge. So it's kind of like what Lethal said, it's the playstyle. And Luke says, Luigi and Min Min are weird. They feel like one-trick ponies, but I can't say I play at a high enough level to really speak for the characters actually being toxic or not. And, I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, Luigi can kill you off one grab. That's all it takes is one grab and you can die. And that, I mean, that does feel like a one-trick pony. Like, if anything, if Luigi's, throwing fireballs at you, you just run into them so you can, run out of that 0 to death percent. And we already talked about the throw, the back throw cheese and the smash attacks and stuff. And what I've learned is some players are actually like so used to getting away with things that when they actually get blown up for it, they don't know what to do. Like Min Min, for example. Once a Wi-Fi Min Min is in a disadvantage, sometimes they just don't get out. They just die because they're just not used to being there and they don't know what to do because their plan's just not working. And for our final tweet for today, we have Clippy, and I actually recognize Clippy. I see him a lot in the comment section, so... Anyway, he says, Palutena, because she gatekeeps and beats a lot of characters, including top tiers, because of how good her kit is. The only difference with her and Pikachu is that Pikachu is way harder to play than Palu. Those two characters don't have any real weakness and win against most. And I understand, like, them being really good, but saying that they don't have weaknesses, Palutena's recovery is one of the most exploitable recoveries in the game. It's easy to 2-frame, and if you got Pikachu or like, well sure, if you're finding a good Pikachu and you find their kill setups, then like, yeah, but if you know the Pikachu matchup and you know what not to get hit by, it's kind of hard for Pikachu to take a stock sometimes. And those are just like the most obvious weaknesses about the character. Obviously they're both light characters, and yeah, well, Palutena has all that invincibility on her shield, and Pikachu can pancake. Those are things that are annoying, but I mean, in my opinion, they're still workable. I mean, if I'm playing Byleth, then yeah, I will complain about Pikachu, but like, I also play characters that are better. Like, I mean, Sephiroth is not that much better. He probably still struggles, but Pyre and Mithra don't really know that much, so like, if anything, I would just play a better character at that point. And yeah, there you have it. These are the most toxic characters in Smash Ultimate. I hope you guys enjoyed. I want to do more discussion type videos with you guys other than the, I'm kind of getting tired of doing Elite Smash every single day. I kind of want to bring something different to the table every single time I upload. So, yeah, if you guys want to see more and got other topics you want me to discuss about Smash and like other things in general, let me know in the comments, and I'll definitely do this again sometime. But anyway, I'm gonna go for now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at kbandzyt, and I'll see you all in another video. Take care of yourselves, and of course, have a good one.